Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening, dear folks. Welcome to yet another episode of Perceptive Learning Zone. And today we continue our discussion on the domain of chemical engineering. Today we discuss things like industries and sectors and what are the career paths in chemical engineering. So, first of all, I just want to take us back to the definition of a chemical engineer. Like, what is your job description? What is your MO? Right. So, chemical engineers are typically they're at the forefront, I would say, of designing as well as optimizing processes for chemical production. So they're ensuring development, they're ensuring safety. You got compliance with environmental regulations that you got to keep an eye out for, and your responsibilities basically encapsulate research. There is development, there is implementation of new production methods. So you gotta innovate the production processes. You gotta ensure quality and efficiency in drug manufacturing. You gotta develop sustainable energy solutions. You have to implement eco-friendly practices, which is why chemical engineers are often, I would say, integral in industries like manufacturing, like pharmaceuticals, like energy, like environmental conservation. So let's talk about in detail one at a time what are the typical career paths that we have in chemical engineering. Well, I would say that obviously, apart from being a chemical engineer, you can go for the position of a petroleum engineer. Now, in the energy sector, my dear students, the petroleum engineers they play a very crucial role in extracting as well as processing oil and gas resources. So they focus on maximizing the extraction efficiency while minimizing the environmental impact. Along with that, you can also become a mining engineer. Now, what does a mining engineer do? A mining engineer is per se involved in the extraction of metals, and he ensures or she ensures safe as well as efficient mining operations, right? They work on designing mines as well as overseeing extraction processes. Then, after a mining engineer, you got another designation that is sort of doable, that is sort of obtainable for you after a degree in chemical engineering, and that is, a process engineer. So, what does a process engineer do? Now, a process engineer, ladies and gentlemen, he or she focuses on optimizing industrial processes for efficiency and safety. They design as well as troubleshoot production processes which are aiming for maximum output with the minimal resources. Furthermore, you could become an analytical chemist after a degree in chemical engineering. Now, what does an analytical chemist do? Analytical chemists, they utilize their expertise in analyzing as well as interpreting data that is related to chemical compositions. They contribute to research, they contribute to quality control as well as product development across the industries. You could also become a chemical plant operator. These people, chemical plant operators, they are professionals who are basically overseeing the day-to-day operations in chemical manufacturing plants. Their brief, the job description is to ensure equipment functionality. It is to ensure process optimization. It is to make sure that at all times the resources are adhering to the safety protocols. Then what are our responsibilities and expectations? Yes. So, like I said, it's another way. Just you're it's just sorry, it's just like paraphrasing that question. What are the skill sets of chemical engineers? So, just to repeat quickly, as far as the industry expectations are concerned, so whichever role you go in among the ones that I've stated, top brass or top management is going to expect you to have a strong foundation in chemistry, physics, as well as engineering principles. You will be expected to possess analytical skills, problem solving abilities, and it's of paramount importance that you possess a deep understanding of industry standards as well as regulations. Now, petroleum engineers, they typically focus on reservoir analysis, on drilling techniques, on refining processes. Whereas on the other hand, ladies and gentlemen, you have mining engineers who concentrate on mine design, safety protocols, as well as extraction methods. If you're a process engineer, you're going to be needing to optimize processes for efficiency and safety, while analytical chemists, they focus on precise analysis techniques. And last but not least, chemical plant operators, they ensure smooth operations by monitoring equipment and maintaining safety standards. So far as you've realized, one of the important components of a chemical engineer's portfolio is innovation and design. You have to innovate and design processes, be it for manufacturing chemicals or pharmaceuticals, fuel, or whatever. And this work basically involves, I would say, conceptualizing as well as implementing solutions for complex problems in various industries. Then obviously research and development, and as well as environmental impact and sustainability, they are very important components of your portfolio that you have to develop. And well, I've talked about the main jobs that you can pivot to after a degree in chemical engineering at an undergrad level or even after master's level. But let's, I want to shed light on some other related fields and careers apart from chemical engineering too. There are, very closely related to chemical engineering, and they are, for example, biotechnology. So chemical engineering, my dear students, it intersects with biotechnology. And you basically got professionals who are working on developing biopharmaceuticals, biofuels, as well as genetic engineering applications. Then you have another linked field, that is materials science. So materials engineers, they are exploring the properties as well as the applications of different materials. And this is a domain that is closely linked to chemical engineering in terms of product development as well as innovation. And obviously, you have environmental engineering. So, addressing environmental concerns, the environmental engineers basically they collaborate with chemical engineers in order to develop solutions for pollution control, for waste management, and for other sustainable practices. And then obviously there is pharmaceutical engineering also. So chemical engineers, they contribute significantly to the pharmaceutical industry, and they're involved in drug manufacturing, they're involved in process optimization, they're involved in ensuring product efficacy, right? So understanding the broad spectrum of responsibilities in chemical engineering and its interconnections with related fields, this sort of unveils the interdisciplinary nature of this discipline. It sort of showcases how chemical engineers, they impact various sectors, and it also in a way highlights the field's versatility as well as its significance in today's evolving industries. Now, if I were to name, next up students ask me, Hamza, can you name some main sectors that are hiring chemical engineers? Like, can you mention different types of industries where I can sort of pivot to? So I can name a few for you. Well, obviously you have the petrochemical industry. So it is a significant employer of chemical engineers. So in the petrochemical industry, if you're hired tomorrow after completing your degree from a certain university, your typical roles will include refining processes as well as product optimization. Then obviously there is pharmaceutical and healthcare, where you focus on drug formulation, where there is process development, where you address the quality control measures. Then you could always find a job in the food and beverage industry. In this sector, you have chemical engineers who are contributing to process development. They are ensuring product quality. They are implementing innovative techniques for food processing as well as packaging. Then there is environmental management and sustainability. So if we talk about the growth potential and opportunities as far as the domain of chemical engineering is concerned, so, just like any other sector, fellas, what happens is that graduates, they enter the market and they have opportunities for career growth through experience as well as continuous learning. And these advancements, they may lead to managerial positions, they may lead to research roles or specialized positions within specific industries. And as technology evolves, what I feel is that new fields will emerge within chemical engineering. So you have areas like nanotechnology, you have renewable energy and biotechnology, which are offering very, what shall I say, very promising avenues for specialization as well as career growth. And I would definitely add one thing, that the growing emphasis on sustainability, well, it is driving innovation within chemical engineering. So future trends, they are gonna quintessentially speaking, revolve around eco-friendly practices, renewable energy, as well as waste reduction, aligning with global environmental goals. And advancements in technology such as nanotechnology, such as automation, such as data analytics, they are definitely shaping the future of chemical engineering. So these innovations will obviously, it goes without saying, they will open up new avenues for research, for specialization, as well as industry applications. So to summarize career opportunities and scope of BS Chemical Engineering in Pakistan, in a nutshell, I will just conclude and summarize by saying that graduates with a BS in this field, they have diverse opportunities. They have diverse job opportunities across a plethora of various industries, such as oil and gas, pharmaceuticals, food and beverage, fertilizers, agrochemicals, textiles, polymers, environmental engineering, energy, as well as utilities. And these professionals, they primarily work in process engineering roles, basically designing, optimizing, and operating processes to produce chemicals, to produce fuels, materials, and pharmaceuticals in manufacturing plants, refineries, and chemical production facilities. And they also contribute significantly to research and development in both industry and academia. Their focus is on developing new products. It is on improving existing processes. It is in addressing environmental and sustainability challenges. And with a growing emphasis on sustainability, engineers are definitely pivotal in environmental engineering. They're working on wastewater treatment, they're working on air pollution control, they're working on renewable energy solutions. And additionally, they ensure product quality and safety through rigorous quality control and assurance processes. And many chemical engineers, what we see, be it on a national level as well as an international level, they are advancing into project management roles. They are overseeing budgets, timelines, resources, and personnel in order to successfully execute engineering projects. Others, you'll see a lot of Tom, Dicks, and Harrys who will, explore consultancy, or they will venture into the domain of entrepreneurship, hence providing specialized expertise or developing innovative products and technologies. So definitely, as industries evolve and new challenges emerge, the demand for skilled chemical engineers continues to grow. So, fellas, we'll keep it all here as far as this episode is concerned. And in the next session, we will definitely be talking a bit more about the current global trends in the domain of chemical engineering worldwide. So please do not hesitate to like and subscribe, and feel free to reach out in the comment section if you have any queries on this topic. And we'll be back soon, God willing, with more entertaining content. Till then, stay blessed and keep rocking. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.